Gala Games continues to see higher prices in a bounce that has now given us a break above a significant key area of resistance above the 0.01574, and at the time of this recording we also continue to hold above the 20-day MA here on the 1-hour chart, which is also acting as support. And the next key area of resistance that I'm watching for a break above lies above the 0.01846, and on today's video I will be discussing a negative structure that is playing out here on the charts and also discuss my long-term price prediction analysis, so make sure that you stick around till the end of the video. And starting the video here on the 1-hour chart, where you can all see that we saw massive breakdown move in a move that gave us a low below the 0.01361, and afterwards we saw a very nice bounce to the upside in a move that is obeying the additive structures, where I'm terming this bounce to the upside as an additive count 1. And since I believe that we have now picked in this additive count 1, whatever we expect next is a corrective structure in an additive count 2 before we can get another bounce in an additive count 3, then expect a wave 4, and then continue gearing up even higher in that additive count 5. And the minimum target areas for the second wave can be given using the Fibonacci's, connecting the fibs from the low of the first wave down there to the high of that additive count 1, giving me a minimum pullback target area for the second wave between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, which perfectly lies between the 0.01559 and the 0.01512, which is the area that I have highlighted here on the chart. And this was an area that I was expecting to see a pullback into, and you can see that last night we saw a pullback into the area between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.5, which is now giving us a reaction to the upside. And there are two scenarios that could be playing out here on the charts. There are chances that in this corrective additive count 2, it is playing out as an ABC corrective structure, having this as a wave A, then this is a bounce in an additive count B, and finally we can get one more new low in that additive count C, and that should get us into this red target area over here, fully maximize the area before we can get our bounce to the upside in this additive count 3. But if by any chance we continue seeing higher prices and we see a break above the high for this additive count 1 above the 0.01761, then that will be enough confirmation that we have a low in place in that additive count 2, and we have started our bounce to the upside in this additive count 3, whose minimum target areas can be given by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that additive count 1, then dragging the fibs to the low that we have at the moment in that additive count 2, giving me my minimum target area for the third wave at the fib level 1.618, and that perfectly lies above the 0.02233. So that will be my next target area in case we see a break above the 0.01767 in the next coming hours. So let's continue watching for a break above that significant area, and if we don't see a break above that, then this red target area will be my breakdown target area. And jumping to the daily chart to now give you my long-term price prediction analysis and what can play out here on the Gala Games chart once the bull market is here. Here on the daily chart you can see that after getting our significant lows in 2023, in October, we saw a massive bounce to the upside in a move that peaked above the 0.08702 in what I'm terming as an additive count 1. And after we peaked in that additive count 1, we started a pullback in an additive count 2, whose minimum target areas I have highlighted here on the charts using this blue target area, which is an area that we fully maximized. And after we saw a massive breakdown move last week, we saw a break to the lower side of that blue target area, but on the Fibonacci's you can all see that we have continued to we saw a break to the lower side of the fib level 0.88, and that is now challenging this additive structure that I have right here. But in case we get a bounce to the upside and recover that is reclaim those significant areas on the Fibonacci's, there are chances that we can still bounce in these Deriv count 3. But in case in the next coming hours we continue seeing further breakdown moves, then there are high chances that we can easily see a total breakdown move, giving us a reset of the lows that we made last year in October. So that is something that we need to have in mind, and that is the price action that I'm expecting here on the Gala Games chart for the next coming hours. And that's all for this video, and I hope to catch you on the next one.